You have no call to get snippy with me. I'm just doing my job here.
I'm...
In that accent, that's some dangerous language right there.
Yeah.
Hey, Zay, you gotta let me do this pun right here. I got a really good one.
No, not this time. No.
Come on, man. They're gonna love it.
No. Just go. Fargo. Go, Fargo. It's so bad.
What's far going on, everybody? Welcome to the YouTube channel. My name is Cam, and this is Zay, and today we are getting into the movie Fargo. This will be our reaction to it. This is a movie that both Zay and I have not seen. We don't know too much about it, but we do know it's a crime thriller and
Yes.
1996. It is rated R, and we do know, I'm guessing it has something to do with a murder because there's like a body on the cover or whatever in the
Mhm.
snow, it looked like. I don't know. um Now I will preface to anybody who's wondering, there is a Fargo series, and while I haven't seen the series, I did watch the first episode, but it was such a long time ago that I don't really remember anything other than there was just this guy, and he came to a town, and I think it was a little weird or something, but, like, other than that, I really don't remember anything, from that first episode, so I'm not exactly sure how all of this is gonna pan out, but I do know that, this is another Coen Brothers movie. So, we saw The Big Lebowski, we saw No Country for Old Men, and both of those movies tend to have that similar theme of, like, um not what you expected, or like almost like the plot was not your typical type of plot. So it'll be
Mhm.
interesting to see if that also plays a role in this film. Zay, is there anything you know about this movie before we get into it other than what I mentioned?
I actually have this on, like, DVD or whatever. I think we have it on
Oh,
DVD in my house. Yeah, my stepdad was a huge fan of this movie, as you can tell. He's seen a lot of movies because I reference him a lot of times with these, and, we do know Cam and I also do know that the series, people mentioned on the live stream that we were on yesterday that, the series, they're all individual stories each episode, I think is what they
I
said?
think they said each season is a
Or is it or
different.
each
Yeah.
season's, individual. So, definitely would be interested to get into the series after this. If you guys want us to, let us know. But, yeah, I don't really know much about this. I am excited to get into it. The Coen brother movies have been a blast, so I'm ready.
All right. Well, if you like what you're watching, leave a like down below. Subscribe to stay tuned for more if you're not already. And if you want to watch our full length reaction to this and various other movies, as well as get 3 edited movie reactions ahead of YouTube, you can check that out on Patreon. The link for that is in the description. Let's not keep you guys waiting any longer. Let's far go into this movie.
Mhm.
This is a true story. The events depicted in this film took place in Minnesota in 1987. At the request of the survivors, the names have been changed out of respect for the dead. The rest has been told exactly as it occurred. All right, now you guys got to leave a comment down below. Is this like a paranormal activity? Like, oh, it's a true story. Or is this like an actual true story?
I feel like it, yeah, I don't know. The way that they're premised, I feel
Feels
like they're
real.
saying it. Yeah, it feels real. I was binge watching TikToks of a guy, he does, like, repos. Oh, bro, some of these people come out and they just see their car getting yanked away.
Oh, it's a place.
Fargo, North Dakota. Okay.
King of Clubs is a pretty dope name for a club, not gonna lie. Small town vibes.
Yeah.
I've seen him 1,000 times, just don't know what his name is.
I'm, Jerry Lundegaard.
Yeah, what is his name?
We all set on this thing, then?
Sure, Jerry, we're all set. Why wouldn't we be?
Shep vouched for you and all. I got every confidence here.
Which one's more sketchy to you?
The one that's has half a cigarette hanging out of his mouth. Oh, no longer is in his mouth.
He's dragging now.
The new vehicle plus $40,000.
I give you a brand new vehicle in advance, and then...
I'm not going to debate you, Jerry. I will say this, though. What Shep told us didn't make a whole lot of sense.
I'm trying to explain it to you.
Yeah, seriously, stop cutting me off.
I mean, you give us half the ransom, 40,000. You keep half. It's like robbing Peter to pay Paul. It doesn't make any sense.
I feel like the bar is very quiet for them to be speaking about this.
My wife, she's wealthy. Her dad, he's real well off.
So why don't you just ask him for the money?
Or your fucking wife, you know.
Or your fucking wife, Jerry.
Well,
Oh boy.
Oh, lordy lord.
see, these are personal matters.
Personal matters?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck it. Let's take a look at that Sierra.
I want to know what trouble Jerry's in. To have your own wife kidnapped is kind of
Yeah,
crazy.
his wife's gonna be in some trouble herself here soon.
How is Fargo?
Oh, this poor woman. She's just in
They
here.
had to make her a fucking darling. They,
Yeah.
they really did.
Dad,
What?
are you staying for supper?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Minnesota.
Yeah, that accent's gonna. Dad?
That deal I was talking about, those 40 acres there in Wayzata?
You told me about it. What did you say you were going to put there?
A lot. It's a
I
limited...
know it's a lot.
I mean, a parking lot.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I had a
I
couple
think-
lots, late 50s. Lost a lot of money. A lot of money.
Yeah, but the
I
difference...
thought you were
This
going to...
poor dude. You know what? Kidnap the dad. Send him
Yeah,
away.
for real.
This could work out real good for me and Gene and Scotty.
Gene and Scotty never have to worry.
That's crazy. He's saying you do though.
You don't get it. You get oxidation problems. It'll cost you a heck of a lot more than 500.
Man's looking at him like he's fucking an alien.
You're wasting my time and my wife's time, and I'm paying $19,500 for this vehicle here.
I'll talk to my boss.
Kind of a pushover.
It's the most car salesman thing ever. Let me see what I can do for you.
Oh
That
no.
looks so
You going to the
good. I
Gophers on
need
Sunday?
to-
Oh, you betcha.
Oh no.
Seeing as it's special circumstances and all, he says I can knock $100 off that true coat.
He's gonna kill you.
You lied to me, Mr. Lundgaard. Fucking liar.
He's like hurt.
Yeah.
Where is
He's like ashamed.
Yeah.
I need the cash pretty quick there in order to close the deal.
Come by at 2:30. We'll talk about it.
Wait, does that mean that he doesn't need the kidnapping to go down anymore?
No, I mean I think it was a fake. Like I think it was like a call that's like, meet us. We'll
I gotta get in touch with him. See, this deal I needed him for, I may not need it.
Yeah, you're right.
John Hancock building, whatever. You never been to Minneapolis?
Nope.
I'm starting to get the vibe of the character that doesn't shut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
That's a geyser. I mean, whoa, Teddy, stand back, man.
Do you think he's just thinking of all the ways he could murder him in his head? Like,
Currently, yeah, he's like, I could just crank this car into the other lane.
Oh, fuck it. I don't have to talk either, man. Just total.
The radio.
that didn't go very long.
There is 13 seconds, I think.
Total silence.
4 seconds.
Cannot help himself.
Like, just turn the radio on and just.
Vehicles that you're borrowing on, I just can't read the serial numbers. I have to know that these vehicles you're financing with this money, that they really exist.
Yeah, well, they exist, all right.
Oh no.
I don't have them in front of me. Why don't I just fax you over a copy?
No, fax is no good. That's what I...
Is he committing fraud?
He's doing a lot of heinous crimes.
Okay, real good then.
I hate this feeling of like.
How is he
panic where
not
you're-
like broken? Like he must be exploding on the inside.
Dude, that's like the most panicky feeling ever. Like you're like, oh no, like I messed up. I gotta, and they won't let it go. They're like,
He
no,
messed
but
up big time.
No, I guarantee this was an honest to goodness great.
What did you think was gonna happen, lady?
dog. She sat there waiting. She's like,
Oh no. Well, here we go. Bro, put your mask back on.
dog doesn't know how to commit a crime.
Or just
Or
yeet
just-
it out of her arm. What are you looking for?
I
Not
was
in the
like
medicine cabinet.
Well, get the get the
okay.
sheet off of your head.
Okay. Damn, she really fucking Looney Tune that shit
That
right
was-
there. Man, if that's the way I go, then you just gotta fucking save me the mercy on my tombstone.
Don't put
please.
that on
Don't-
my stone.
No, don't put that on my stone.
Don't put anything but that.
We never talked about your fee for bringing it to us.
Bringing you this deal for you to loan me the money to put in. It's my deal here, see?
If I wanted bank interest on $750,000, I'd go to Midwest Federal, talk to old Bill Deal.
He's at North Star.
He's at...
No,
Bro is trying to do everything to get money, yo.
Yeah.
I guarantee you your money back.
I'm not talking about your damn word, Jerry.
We're not a bank, Jerry.
Poor d-
You're putting yourself on a list there, buddy. Calm down.
Hon?
Brother, did you forget what happened?
Is it not bothering you that he didn't set those down?
It's like the most ridiculous thing ever. Why just put the groceries down? I feel like I would have pieced it together the second I walked in and saw disarray.
Yeah, Wade, it's Jerry.
Was he acting? Oh, he's pretending.
Wade, it's Jerry.
I think this guy's fucked and like right when you try to sympathize with him, now he's just playing this psychopathic shit or sociopathic shit.
Well,
I don't even know what
he's
you
forced
call it.
to go through with this now. Now he has to play this because it's kickstarted.
Yeah, I know, but just like watching him like go back to a normal face is like a little eerie to me. Just like
Oh, yeah. Would you rather that face?
no.
Shut the fuck up! Jesus, more than I've heard you say all week.
He's like, you can go in the trunk with her.
Oh, the tags.
Bro,
If I'm
something
her,
crazy.
I'm screaming.
All right, just keep it still back there, lady, or else we're gonna have to, to shoot you.
Very threatening.
I believe him if he said it, but he
Yeah.
said it, so I don't believe him.
Can I see your license and registration, please?
Certainly.
Maybe the best thing to do would be to take care of that right here in Brainerd.
Oh, is he trying to bribe him?
Put that back in your pocket, please. And
no.
step out of the car, please, sir.
Oh, no, it didn't work.
Yeah, I think like 99% of the time they'll never work with a cop.
Man rolled a nat 1.
Just instant failure. Yep. Because now you've committed, you've already committed one crime, but now you just committed an even more serious offense.
You are smooth, you know.
Oh, daddy.
I don't understand the phrase. Unless he's just saying like, "Wow, this is crazy."
Yeah, I don't know.
They are just digging themselves deeper here.
Yeah. Oh, brother. You better
This
get
guy's about to
going.
go on a fucking murder spree here. He's because anybody that stops.
He's about to cock it back, Vic, all right?
Oh, yep. Yep, they're done. They're done.
Oh, yeah, he's actually going to hunt them down.
Yeah.
I would be pedal to the floor if I saw lights behind me right now and I was that couple. Be like, no,
Yeah.
no shot. Turn off the lights.
Smart. Oh,
No,
whoa.
they flipped.
They flipped. My gosh.
This just got interesting.
We got a shooting. These folks drive by. There's a high-speed pursuit. Ends here, and then this execution type deal.
I love how she says that, like, as a pure genius while sipping on coffee in a Minnesota accent. I'm just not used to that. Great.
With her mittens on.
Yeah.
There's different footprints here, Lou.
Yeah?
Yeah. This guy's smaller than his buddy.
Oh, yeah?
He looks like a nice enough guy. It's a real shame.
Yeah.
They'd be pretty screwed if it weren't for Marge. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, she's a genius.
There they are. They got my daughter.
Think this thing through here, Wade. You give them what they want. Why won't they let her go?
Could you imagine? He's like, I'm not doing it.
Nah. I still got my grandson.
So I'm saying call a professional.
No cops.
Oh, bro, I'd be like, what do you mean no cops?
Yeah. What the? Why are you pushing this one pretty hard?
Stan, I'm thinking we should offer him $500,000.
We're not horse trading here, Wade.
Yeah.
We gotta just bite the bullet on this thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's $1 million.
They just want money.
Yeah, what if something goes wrong, Dad? And then...
No. Nothing's going wrong here.
Dad, you're awfully confident about this whole thing.
He also said nothing's going wrong, as if everything hasn't gone wrong from like the very start.
So if Lorraine calls, or Sylvia, you just say Mom's down in Florida with Pearl and Marty.
I don't like this guy. I don't like him one bit.
That's the best we can do here.
It's so grimy. But I just don't understand, what is this out of desperation? Because it seemed like they're living a good life. Did he just not want to be a car salesman anymore? He's just like, I just want to get rich.
I just think he owes a lot of money because he's dumb.
Dude, you have a lot of faith in where you're running.
Don't be assholes.
I mean, she's literally gonna end up running into a tree.
Everybody is an asshole except for
They
her.
all suck. Yeah, they all suck except for her.
2 men checked into the Blue Ox, registering a Sierra and leaving a tag space blank.
Bingo.
Got him.
So where are you girls from? Chaska, Le Sueur.
Oh, those are the girls that they Yeah.
Well, the little guy, he was kind of funny looking.
In what way?
I don't know, just funny looking. He wasn't circumcised.
Was he funny looking apart from that?
Why I couldn't be a cop?
Like I say, he was funny looking. More than most people, even.
What about him was funny looking? You want to give me some more details on the physique?
Yeah. Stature.
Hey, they said they were going to the Twin Cities.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, is that useful to you?
Oh, you betcha, yeah.
I'm gonna hear yeah in my sleep.
Oh, you betcha.
Yeah.
How's Jean?
Who's Jean?
My wife. Let's just finish this deal up here.
Blood has been shed, Jerry. That's right, and we need more money.
What the heck are you talking about?
He's cursed.
We now want the entire 80,000.
Oh, for Christ's sake here. The heck do you mean?
The heck you mean? I'll see you tomorrow.
Hold on now. Correct me if I'm wrong. But he is telling them 80,000, but he's trying to extort $1 million.
Okay.
And he was going to try to give them only 40,000 out of that 80,000. Is that?
Yeah.
Could I be on track there?
I think so.
Okay.
Because the one guy was like 500,000 and the dad was like 500,000. They're like, no, we got to bite the bullet and so yeah, it sounds like he was trying to extort them for even more, probably enough to cover what the lot investment would be.
Oh no. Is he asking for more?
Damn it, I want to be a part of this thing.
They were real clear. They said they'd call tomorrow with instructions, and it's got to be delivered by me alone.
No, he's just still trying to get the original amount, $1 million.
Yeah.
No, see...
Look, Jerry, you're not selling me a damn car. It's my show here. That's that.
Just digging.
That's what happens when you try to control everything in your way. It's not going to happen. There are other people with brains that have their own fucking desires.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what do you mean? You decided not to park here? Yeah, I just came in. I decided not to park here, so...
Oh, so he took a license plate off of a car.
Well, I'm sorry, sir. We still got to charge you the $4. I guess you think you're, like an authority figure?
Oh, no.
That stupid fucking uniform, huh, buddy?
He's just doing his job, you
poor guy.
Maniac.
Here's your $4, you pathetic piece of shit.
Oh, my gosh.
Bro, for doing your job? Like,
yeah.
Now, I saw some rough stuff on your priors, but nothing in the nature of a homicide. I know you don't want to be an accessory to something like that. So, you think you might remember who those folks were who called you?
Oh, she's so good. She is
Yeah,
so
she's
good.
Just doing good police work.
I was just wondering if you'd had any new vehicles stolen off the lot in the past couple of weeks, specifically a Tancella Sierra.
He is trying to think of what he can say in this situation here.
Just no, right? I would just say no.
You haven't had any vehicles go missing then?
Nope. No, ma'am.
Thanks a bunch. I'll let you get back to your paperwork then.
And in her head, she's like, guilty.
Yep. She's like, got him. Well, dog only took 35 minutes to answer her. She just asked a question. He was like,
yeah, I mean, he
rocking
looked
his chair.
terrified.
Yeah, give me Shep. The heck do you mean? Oh, jeez. I gotta talk to a friend of his. So,
Sir, did you just say OGs before you...
This is a nice place.
Yeah, you know it's a Radisson, so it's pretty good.
What's happening?
This is awkward.
I was married. I was married to... You mind if I sit over...
No, why don't you sit over there? I prefer that.
Yeah, what are you doing, homeboy?
Oh, no, just so I can see you. Don't have to turn my neck.
Oh, sure. I understand. Yeah. Sorry.
You definitely meant to, my guy.
Yeah, you put your arm around her, too.
Linda had leukemia, you know.
Oh.
She fought real hard, Marge.
Oh.
Oh, better times, huh?
Better times.
Still shouldn't be trying to...
He's still creepy, but felt bad now when you said that.
Well, I always liked you.
I always liked you so much.
Just kick it back 2 steps.
You were such a super lady. I've been so lonely.
I both feel bad and feel awkward. I feel bad for both of them right now. That's the best way to explain.
In different regards, for sure.
Different regards.
Get the fuck out of here!
Get out!
Yo! Come on, fuck you!
Oh, fuck. He's catching strays now. Oh, no.
Oh, Shep doesn't even care. Oh, no. Shep's gonna get killed by the blonde dude. Oh, never mind.
Fucking little weasel! Fuck you!
Damn!
Fucking shitbag motherfucker!
Now, I don't blame him for being so angry, though. I mean, he does not want to go back to prison.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the money, but you're there in 30 minutes or I find you, Jerry, and I shoot you, and I shoot your fucking wife, and I shoot all your little fucking children, and I shoot them all in the back of their little fucking heads. You got it?
Oh, Dad's gonna take care of all this right now.
Here's your damn money.
Also, his poor dad's just getting looped into something.
No, he's ready.
Goddamn.
Yeah, I know, but like, this is stressful as F. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Who the fuck are you?
Doesn't matter. It's money.
Where's my daughter?
Fuck you, man! Where's Jerry?
Where's my damn daughter? No Gene, no money.
You both can figure this out right now. Please tell me he's got a bulletproof vest.
Happy now, asshole?
Oh, it scraped him. He didn't even.
You got lucky.
Yeah, I thought that was a headshot.
Right, now he got him killed. And now they got them, what, $1 million? If there's even actually money in
If they even put money in it, yeah. Yeah, brother, you're about to find out that you got your father-in-law killed.
May I have your ticket, please?
Open the fucking gate!
Yep, Jerry, time to face your actions.
Life.
Oh, wait, is this not Jerry?
No, I think he put his dad, their father-in-law, in the trunk. Bro. So they're on. He's unhinged now. He's even unhinged. He's killing people. He snapped. I thought he wasn't going to be willing to do it, but
This little guy's drinking, and he says, so where can a guy find some action? I'm going crazy out there. Last guy thought he's a jerk is dead now, so I don't say nothing. She heard about the homicides down here and thought I should call it in, so I called it in.
Okay.
End of story.
All right. Great job.
Little guy, kind of funny looking.
Uh-huh.
Oh, please.
In what way?
Oh, just in a general kind of way.
Well, this is great. Might be a lead.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, it's real. He had the money in there. He realized he was getting fucking scammed by Jerry, I bet.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, because they were only going to, yeah, because as far as they knew, they were only getting 80.
Yeah. You need to put, like, alcohol, like, ice, like, I don't know. You need to do something to disinfect that. Where are you going?
Is he hiding it? Oh, okay.
Okay. Definitely don't want to be caught with that much money on you. You'll get killed for that.
Yeah. Could you imagine just like walking one day down the side of a thing, you're like kicking snow, you kick a, you know, what the? It's just $1 million.
It seemed like it all hit him really hard. His wife dying.
Really pestering her. Wouldn't leave her alone.
So, he didn't.
So bro was lying?
Linda's fine. You should call her.
Jeez.
That's crazy.
That's a surprise.
What exactly?
That Mike dude, the Asian dude, he lied. He was never married to that Linda girl. In fact, he was bothering her for over a year, and she's fine. She's alive. And he lives with his parents. He has psychiatric issues. Yeah. So he was like trying to like guilt trip because he was panicking because it wasn't going the way he thought. It seems like he's trying to guilt trip her almost into like showing affection. That's crazy.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, he has psychiatric issues.
Yeah,
but
so
still,
I guess
that's
like,
crazy.
you know, I still kind of do feel bad for him, but he needs help.
Yeah. Oh, he's purposefully messing up the. I'm assuming those are the serial numbers they used to send, but he's like smudging them.
I was just wondering.
Yeah, like I told you, we haven't had any vehicles go missing.
Okay, the perpetrators were driving a car with dealer plates, and they called someone who works here, so it'd be quite a coincidence if they weren't, you know, connected.
She's being very passive-aggressive right now.
Mm-hmm.
Are the cars counted daily, or what kind of a routine here?
Ma'am, I answered your question.
You sure did.
He sure did.
You have no call to get snippy with me. I'm just doing my job here.
I'm...
In that accent, that's some dangerous language right there.
Yeah.
Could I talk to Mr. Gustafson?
Okay.
Bro,
I'll do a damn lot count. Damn important to you.
He's gonna be like, oh, look at that. I think somebody did steal something, I guess. I
Yeah.
don't know.
But also, it's like, if it's so important, it's like, yeah, it's a triple homicide, missing like, what do you mean? Yeah, it's very important. This is a bad crime that we're working on. And now, she's gonna be able to look at like, what's going on here?
For Pete's sake.
He's like, I'm out of here, yo. That's crazy. That is quite the sight to see.
Yeah.
Fuck happened to her?
Oh, no.
She started shrieking, you know.
All 80 grand. That's 40 for you.
Oh, he's screwing him over.
Yeah.
Get out of my truck. I'm taking Sierra.
We split that.
Fucking notice this? I got fucking shot!
Dog, he'll take all 80K if you don't stop playing.
I've been listening to your fucking bullshit all week. Are we square?
I'm just gonna shoot you.
And if you see your friend Shep Proudfoot, tell him I'm gonna nail his fucking ass.
Oh, okay. You got lucky. Oh.
Oh my God.
Bro, then that's it. That money's to whoever finds it at this point.
There's a car! There's a car! Whose car? My car! My car! Tan Sierra!
All right, here we go.
Jeez. I'm nervous for her because
Yeah.
obviously she's pregnant. He's putting him through a wood chipper.
That's fucking disgusting.
It's not the first time I've heard of that. People have done that too. It's pretty insane.
He can't even hear you. Oh yeah, yeah, you're done. Shot just like the man who shot. If he does get shot.
Oh, right in the leg.
So that was Mrs. Lundegaard on the
Yeah,
floor
plus
in there.
he's probably gonna rat them all out, maybe,
Mm.
or not say a thing.
And I guess that was your accomplice in the wood chipper. There's more to life than a little money, you know.
I don't think he cares.
He never has.
Well, this is good. I mean, it's somewhat of a happy ending.
Steiner, son?
Just a sec.
Could you open the door, please?
Yeah.
You can see him pull off in his car.
Somehow he got back out.
Yeah.
Wait! No!
You're done for, man. You reap what you sow.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Norm has no idea how
Norm.
crazy this shit's been, huh?
It's just been day to day for Norm. He just eats, hangs out.
And normal for Norm.
Yeah.
You're Mallard?
Yeah,
That's terrific.
it's just a 3 cent. People don't much use the 3 cent.
Oh, for peace, of course they do.
Hey, it's still a special accomplishment, Norm. You should be proud of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It's terrific. I'm so proud of you, Norm.
Good job, Norm. We're all proud of you.
2 more months.
Damn! She's really pregnant.
Yeah. She'll probably be done working pretty soon. Like within a couple weeks. She'll probably stop.
All right, that was our reaction to Fargo. If you liked what you were watching, leave a like down below. Subscribe to stay tuned for more if you're not already. And if you want to watch a full-length reaction to this and various other movies, as well as get 3 edited movie reactions ahead of YouTube, you can check that out on Patreon. The link for that is in the description. So we did see in the credits that they mentioned that the persons and events are fictitious here. We don't know whether that message at the beginning was intended to kind of give more an eerie feel to everything, or if this actually does have some kind of basis in reality. You guys can let us know down in the comments below. But to get into like our thoughts on the movie, I thought that this was definitely an interesting and very contemplative, thought-provoking movie, and it definitely had the Coen brothers feel to it. It really, honestly, if I'm going to be completely honest, although Big Lebowski came out after this and No Country for Old Men came out after that, this felt like kind of a mix between the Big Lebowski and No Country for Old Men, because we have this murderous type of character who we saw got arrested at the end. Um, and we also have, this kind of kidnapping scheme going on for money. So it really did kind of feel like a blend of both The Big Lebowski and No Country for Old Men, which I really enjoyed it. And this one did have a happy ending compared to No Country for Old Men. Relatively happy because we still,
Yeah.
the dad still died and it seemed like the wife got killed as well.
Yeah. The son's
So
basically alone now from the
yeah,
scenes.
but it's still a really, really interesting movie. I love the Coen brothers vibe throughout, where it's like with these kind of movies, you really don't know how it's gonna pan out. I mean, I still
Mhm.
didn't know at the very end if for sure, he was like, I didn't know, maybe if he broke out of the car or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
They did a really good job at kind of showing again, like how like anything can happen sometimes, and sometimes things don't go the way it's supposed to be. And they did a really good job at using Jerry as a means to kind of express to people that, like, you might think you're in control of a situation, but a lot of the times you're not. And a lot of times you might be digging yourself deeper and deeper and deeper. It almost became or Boris situation where he's eating his own tail. Like, he basically did a full loop all the way around,
Mhm.
to the point where, like, he kind of got himself in trouble at the end of the day. And I think that this one definitely had a good lesson in it, which is, which is pretty much like, hey, don't try to, like, take the skimpy way out. I don't know if skimpy's the right word, but don't try to take the slimy way out. You might just have to ask for legitimate help, and don't try to dig yourself deeper into holes like that, because it's just gonna turn around and bite you in the ass. And they did a really good job at kind of having this whole thing play out, but also kind of really get you on board with the protagonist. Like, she was smart, she was funny, she was wise, and you're really rooting for her. And I really did enjoy the payoff at the end where, she actually did manage to save the day, but it still kind of leaves you with that eerie feel of like all for money, like all
Mhm.
like it's really, 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 really crazy. I thought the pacing was really well done. I thought the timing of this movie is immaculate. I don't think it needed to be any longer, and I don't think it
Mhm.
needed to be any shorter. I thought it was perfect timing. And like I said, the pacing was great, and I really liked the fact that it still had that kind of Cohen Brothers loose end. Like, we've got a fucking $920,000 just sitting, buried under the snow, and we don't know what's gonna happen to that. Which is one of those, like, sometimes shit happens, and we're not gonna see where that goes. And I'm sure somebody will find it because it's got a big old red thing poking out from it.
And
But
also, once the snow melts, it's because he only buried it in snow. It's not yeah, he didn't bury it in the
yeah.
earth, so
So there you go. But overall, I thought it was a really good movie. A really nice blend of comedy as well thrown in there, spiced very well. I really liked the blend of everything. The slow burn felt really comfortable in a sense, like it just felt really intriguing the whole time. The acting in this movie was phenomenal. Frances McDormand, wow, she did a fantastic job. And I'm sorry I don't know the actor's name that plays Jerry, but wow, he really gave you that, like, kind of like that Weasley, you know, performance, like this, that smile in those eyes. So he did a fantastic job as well. Everyone did a great job overall. Really, really fun. Um, Thought-provoking slow burn. I really did enjoy this movie. What about you, Zay? What are your thoughts?
so real quick, it's William Macy is his name.
Okay,
William
gotcha.
Macy, and then Peter Stormare was the blonde-haired dude.
Okay,
Big
okay.
black so, I recognize them from other stuff as well.
Mhm.
Yeah, I would say, kinda just to touch on a couple things you talked about, I agree that the, like, message in it feels like is well, one, it kinda shows you how something so simple, like a plan, like, can just fall apart,
Yes.
and you
Yes.
being able to accept when, you're either in over your head or you like you said, when sometimes just you have to ask for help. Like, you have to realize when it's time to call it quits because what kept happening is Jerry was like, "Oh, no, well, I'll just do this to recover from this, and then that it'll cover everything." And then okay, well, now they just killed a few people, or now they're requesting more money. Now they want the money now. So it just kind of showed you how it just fell apart, and it was done very, very well. The pacing in this film was absolutely amazing. And like you said, the acting was absolutely phenomenal as well. I think every character was very unique, and I think every character, I think everyone, all the actors that play these characters, they like however their personality, their character is supposed to be portrayed, they nailed it. I mean, Peter Stormare with I don't know what the blonde dude's name even is, but, like, just the way he would, like, he would just play that, like, almost like lobotomized, just has no feeling. He's just, like, sociopath, like, just doesn't care about anything. It's like, "What happened to the girl?" "Oh, she started shrieking." "So you killed her?" Like, you know what I mean? Like, a more normal person would be like, "Oh, well," like, they get flustered. It was just very, very, very well done. Definitely a Cohen brother feel to it. Um, if the comedy I mean, it feels like, yeah, there was definitely comedy that was supposed to be in there, and I agree, I think it was sprinkled in there very well. And yeah, I really do think Frances McDormand I think her character might have been my favorite in the whole film, to be honest,
Oh,
just
yeah.
because
Hands
she was like
down.
the she she outshined even though they all did great, she definitely outshined, and her role and just the way her character was written and how she performed it was absolutely phenomenal. And such an interesting story. Like I really wonder just the creative process. Like I wonder how this idea came to their heads because a very unique style of a story. And again, even though it is like a happy ending because most of like the people are put away or behind bars. There is a lot of sad aspects to it, and then leaving you thinking like, okay, yeah, what happens, like you said, with that $920,000? What happens with the kid? Now the kid doesn't have a mom, and the dad's going to prison. Like, it's just and his grandfather's dead too. So, very very interesting story, very very well done and well thought out. And I don't think I could see this movie needing to be any longer. I can't really think of anything I'd even cut out. I think that you kinda need every minute of this film. I mean, I'm sure you could nitpick something to take out, but, overall, just an absolute, phenomenal movie.
All right. Well, with that being said, are you ready to get into the rating?
Yes?
All right, just so you guys know, we go from 0 to 10, and we never give out zeros, and we never give out tens. Why? Because by giving out a 0, you're saying nothing could ever be worse than this movie. By giving out a 10, you're saying nothing could ever be better than this movie. Both those things are impossible to say. That's our subjective opinion. Now, the first thing that might come in your head is, well, then your scale goes from 1 to 9. We give out decimal points like 9.9999 and so on. That also means like 0.0001 and so on. If we so please, 5 is average, 6 is good, 7 is great, 8 is beyond that, 9 is top tier cinema. I'm gonna put this bad boy at a 9.3. I really had a good time with this. The performances were amazing. It does have a level of a rewatchability factor. I wouldn't say it's
Mhm.
super high, but this is something I could see myself watching again. Maybe picking up on things that I missed. I think one of the aspects that we haven't talked about yet that they captured so well, which we kind of talked about in a sense, but the duality of humanity was captured
Mhm.
very, 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 very well. You had, the blonde guy who just is super quiet and super like emotionless, and then you have the guy who won't shut up by Steve Buscemi, and
Mhm.
he's like all, like high, antsy and always got something to say. Um, and you even have Jerry who pretends to be this like loving guy and father and son-in-law and stuff like that to an extent, but really behind those eyes is a lot of carelessness and a lot
Mhm.
of just like this is what I got to do to get the money. This is what I got to do. And he did have his boundaries. Like he's like, yeah, like leave my son out of this and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, we didn't see it. Correct me if I'm wrong. We didn't see a single ounce of remorse for what he did to his wife or what even happened to his wife. The only
See
time we
more
saw
remorse that he
him
got caught. Was
Yes,
like
exactly. The only time we saw him in distress, like 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 emotional distress and
Mhm.
screaming was when he got caught. Like we
Yeah.
didn't see, it's possible he mourned, but at the end of the day, it didn't seem like he showed any remorse. So they did a really good job at kind of capture, and we saw Norm having such a normal life while his wife uh is doing these crazy things in this investigation and stuff like that. So they did a really good job at capturing the duality of humanity. The I don't know if the yin and yang is the best way to put it, but the
Mhm.
the the opposites or the different sides of humanity. I think they did that very, very well in this film. The reason why I'd probably knock it down is we probably didn't need some of the maybe the sex scenes or the nude scenes. I feel like some of that could have been
Yeah.
implied. But of course everybody is different, so you never know. But I did kind of feel like they didn't serve they served a minor purpose for the investigation and for learning things like
Mhm.
that. But overall, I do think it might be a little bit, um, I don't know how to put it. I probably knocked some points off for it being, I don't wanna say dated, but it does feel like it there were some moments where it felt a little too quiet, and maybe that's just my attention span, but I felt
Mhm.
like maybe they could have had a little bit more dialogue, or they could have just cut to the next scene. I feel like they kind of lurked in some scenes for a little too long. But the like overall length of the movie was perfect. Like these are just minor nitpicks and qualms and stuff, but overall, again, the performances were through the roof. Probably. Uh, Close to, if not better than, No Country for Old Men. It's right around
Mm.
there. But Frances McDormand stole the absolute show in this. And I feel um happy that I was able to watch that performance because it always feels good when you see a really good performance,
Yeah.
like a Val Kilmer in Tombstone
Mhm.
or Javier Bardem in No Country and Frances McDormand in this. And it makes me wonder what the show is about. Like how that's
Mhm.
all gonna play out, if it's related to this in any way, or if it's just the town. Maybe it's the investigator goes and investigates the sheriff. Maybe she comes back
Mhm.
in some kind of way. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I would definitely consider this a top tier cinema piece. Yeah, what are your thoughts? Where would you put this?
Yeah, I'd probably put it right, around a 9.3-ish, maybe even a little bit higher, like a 9.35 to 4.
Mhm.
I do wonder with the show if they reference the movie, if they reference, like, the crime that committed, like, I
Sure.
wonder, like you said, if they're following the investigator, or maybe they even retell it in a different way or something. And touching on what you were saying with the duality, man, I do think it's interesting you brought that up because while, you have Marge and Norm who are, like, ironic we were joking around, we said Norm is living a normal life. They really are like the normal couple. They just go to work, they live their life, they're happy together, they're expecting a child, they love each other. And then you had Jerry and his wife, where it's like Jerry puts on a seems like he's putting on a mask, like, "Yeah, I love her," but he's willing to have her kidnapped, extort his father-in-law, and never really has that remorse, like you were saying, until he's actually caught. Um it's very interesting. They're like the 2 opposite sides, and again, we heard Marge say it to, um, the blonde-haired dude in the back. He's like, "All this for money," right? Like, that's what like, "You're doing this for money," and it seemed like Jerry had been participating in illicit activities to try to get money, even though they seemed like they were living comfortably, which is really what makes it interesting. I kinda wish we had a little bit more background, like or, like, a little bit more development on that piece, I guess, and, like, are they suffering from Bill? Is there just what is Jerry's mindset beside of why
I
he's hunting this money down? You
I
know what I
got
mean?
the vibe of 2 things, and they might be mixed. I get the
Mhm,
vibe that he was either insecure that his wife's family is more well off, or
mhm,
he, thought eventually she was gonna leave him because of that. So or
mm,
both, because the dad was saying, like, "She'll be fine, you won't." Like, "She'll be fine,
mhm,
you won't." So I think it's like maybe the dad made him think that they weren't gonna be together forever because she has way more money than him or something, and he maybe tried to, like, even the odds, but this is just speculation on my
yeah. But, either way, yeah, I loved the story, and I just think it is interesting too with Marge because she runs into just a slew of characters. She gets to meet a whole bunch of personalities from Mike, who lies and says that he was married to a woman, and then she got leukemia and died whole time so he can try to hit on her even though he knows she's pregnant. She runs into Jerry, who was supposed to be just a car salesman that had reported his wife missing, and now she finds out he's actually, like, insane and he actually, was part of this plot. It's just I loved how it just ends with after all this craziness, after all this development, she comes home and Norm's like, just tells her a good accomplishment that he had, and she just lays down in bed and there's like, "I love you." 2 months till our baby's coming, like, their life just goes completely normal from absolute haywire madness where we saw someone in a wood chipper to back at home. Yeah, we're just together
And
watching TV.
I found it interesting. I don't know what the artistic choice of this was, but I found it interesting how she was like, she didn't say a word about like, he's like, yeah, I got my picture on a stamp. I mean, it's only
Mhm,
a 3-cent stamp, but I got my picture on a stamp,
mhm.
and like not his picture, but like his drawing or whatever.
Yeah,
And and she's just like, yeah, congratulations. Like she didn't even say like I caught this crazy killer or anything. Like
right.
she just let him bask in that glory, which was interesting.
I think it's
Interesting
yeah,
choice.
I think it says a lot too, just because I feel like for some people, like, in that moment where you're like, "Oh, I did this," and then someone's like, "Oh, I did this," it almost feels like they're stepping like, "Oh, well, okay." Like,
Sure,
are you
yeah.
stepping on my it's like, I just wanted to celebrate this thing, like, it's great you did that. But either way, absolutely stellar performances across the board. I do agree with you in some sense with the escort women, it's like, okay, yeah, like, I don't know, like, Mike, that one character, even though he didn't necessarily lead towards, like, furthering the story's, like, investigation or anything, his character was, like, very interesting, like,
Mhm.
dropped in here super quick, even though he wasn't in the movie very long. But, at the end of the day, absolutely stellar, cast, stellar performances across the board. Some cool shots in there too, like the shot above when he's leaving, the father-in-law's office and you see him walking to his car, and it's, like, just this super desolate, like, almost like he's on an island, like, it's just all white, there's no cars there, before he's, like, started bashing his windshield. So yeah, I just think the artistic style of the Coen Brother movies are always done really well, and I think that these movies have been written very well and
Was that
performed very well.
wasn't that, the guy who wanted to turn around and
No, when Jerry went in and they were like, "Well, what's your finder's fee?" And then he went back out to his car. Remember, he started scraping the ice, and then he
okay.
started then he
So there
started,
wasn't
like,
a
freaking
loop
out.
in that shot.
No, in that shot, it was
Okay.
literally just his
Alright, I was
car
just
and just all
confusing 2
smell.
shots. Yeah, okay,
No,
gotcha,
yeah.
gotcha.
Well, yeah, they were pretty similar because they both were, like, in open spaces,
Yeah.
but he didn't have any cars. But either way, don't wanna keep you guys here all day. I'm sure we can go back and forth on this movie all day and night. Absolute stellar movie, though. Had a blast.
Yeah, thank you guys for all the, suggestions for this one, and, yeah, and thank you guys for being here. Thank you for the support. Zay, I know you have a Twitch.
Yes, guys, my Twitch will be linked down in the description below. Feel free to tune in, stop by, say hi. I've been having Cameron on there as of recently. Depending on when this is coming out, we might still be working, probably still be working on a playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3, if you know what
And
that
it's
is.
so much fun.
It's a blast. And we're gonna be trying to do more stuff like that too when we get chances to play through games like that. It's always fun. I've seen a few of you guys stopping by, saying hi. It's always a blast to have you there. Get to talk about movies, just get to hang out, vibe out, and it's another way for you guys to interact with us. So feel free to stop by.
Yeah, check it out, guys. It's a great time. The playthrough we're going through right now, I'm the squire and he is the master, and I'm a bard, so I play the flute and he's a wizard. It's really funny so far. So if you're in for a good laugh, you guys should check it out. But with that being said, um, thank you guys again, and listen, guys, if you're heading to Fargo, was it North Dakota or North Carolina?
Dakota.
Okay, if you're heading to Fargo, North Dakota, keep an eye out for a red thing sticking up from the ground. You might find yourself $1 million. You never know. But I'm just kidding. Don't investigate things that you don't know because you never know what
Hmm.
can happen. But we'll see you guys on the next one, and peace.